Disney adults, people. Get with it. Do better though. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 3 of this Disney vlog. We are in Magic Kingdom. I said we, but really it's just me out here right now because Maria and Raul are sleeping because they had the 10K with the Run Disney event this morning. So Maria's gonna meet me maybe in like a few minutes. I think she's getting ready, but yeah, we're out here. I got my Starbucks coffee, just a regular hot coffee, nothing fancy, but it does the job. And then I might find something like some breakfast to eat. Sleepy Hollow got rid of the waffle, the Nutella fruit waffle that I used to always get, but I think they have something very similar. So I think they just like kind of changed it up, like what exactly it is. So I'm gonna see what they have, get some breakfast, and just have a leisurely like morning. It's just me out here, so I don't really have like an agenda or like a certain itinerary that I have to stick to. So I'm gonna enjoy my hot coffee. It's still a little bit chilly out here, but this is great. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee before we get started on this day. Also, hi, welcome. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, my name is Lauren, and if you're interested in trips to Disney with littles, Disney adult trips, like the one I'm currently on, or just Disney in general, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, like, follow, and subscribe to my channel, and be sure to put on those push notifications so that you don't miss out on my next video. And now that we've introduced ourselves, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so my whole going to get breakfast thing didn't happen because when I was filming, I heard the Dapper Dans coming down Main Street on the little trolley, so I stopped over because if the Dapper Dans are coming down, you have to watch them. Like, that's a must. If you hear them, like, just stick around and you'll be surprised. You're in for a treat. But they came down on the trolley, and so I was listening, and then I saw the Omnibus was like empty and kind of just parked there with the cast member just waiting. Cast member Jessie, she was phenomenal. Thank you so much. She was parked there and I was like, is this about to like take off? Like, am I able to board this? And she was like, oh my gosh, absolutely. So I got on and I got to do a bucket list item. I got to ride the little omnibus. It takes you, so I loaded it by the castle and it took us up Main Street and then I rode it back down Main Street. Because when you take it, it's just a one-way transportation. Like, you have to get off, and then if you want to go back, you have to get back on. So I decided, like, I was just going to walk back down Main Street. Like, since it had taken me up, I was just going to walk back down. But then I was like, let me take it again. So, like, I walked up, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take it again. She was like, well, I have an empty seat here, like, in the front. So I literally was riding right next to her as she was driving it, like, down Main Street towards the castle. And y'all, this is literally the perfect day. Oh my god, it's so magical. Like, I know this seems so silly, but like, that has been a bucket list. I always miss it. It literally either just takes off like right as I'm approaching, or it's just done for the day. And not only did I get to ride it up Main Street, but I got to ride it back and I got to sit in the front seat. That was so fun. Oh my god, it was so fun. Shout out to Jessie. She was a treat. She actually, I found out this coming November, it'll be 10 years that she's been at Disney, and she started at Cosmic Rays. Since she is like the senior cast member, I guess, on Main Street, she gets to drive the omnibus. So that's fantastic. Cast members are truly the best. And y'all, there's so much to do outside of attractions here. There's literally, if you're finding yourself in Magic Kingdom with nothing to do and you're saying you're bored, you're not doing it right, because every place that you go to, there's something to do. And I just have to say, that's literally that just made my day. And now I'm gonna sip my coffee and cry because that was just literally perfect. Oh my god. I do wish my kids were here, because Jude would have loved that and Isaac would have loved the little honking that was going on, but we'll do it again another day. That was just really cool that I finally got to do that. Also, if you didn't notice my sunglasses, it's sunny now. It was kind of overcast earlier, so it's sunny now, and I can whip out the Mickey sunglasses and just tops off the whole fit. Come on, we're in Disney. We're Disney adults, people. Let's get with it. Okay, Maria and Raul just got here, so we are going into Adventureland. And if you wanted to try the spring rolls that everyone like raves about, it's right here, right at the entrance of Adventureland at this little cart. They do sometimes sell out, so just keep an eye on that. I would try getting it the earlier the better, but yeah, that's where they're located. Yes!
Clapping, bubbles, then a backdrop, going crazy. And then we get to art. Not a single cast member, but like Pop was ready to go.
Just got off with Pirates. We are now heading over to Haunted Mansion because it was like a 15-minute wait, so we're gonna do that in the standby line. And hopefully Tiana's Bayou Adventure comes up today. I know the other day when we were here on our, like the day that we got here, it was down all day, like it never opened. At that time, they didn't have any water in the ride, like going down the hill, they didn't have water running, but right now, I see they actually have the logs going, just no one's in it, so hopefully that's a good sign. Hopefully we get to ride it. Our lightning lane for that isn't until later, but I also was going to try to get a virtual queue at 1 because I accidentally snoozed the 7 a.m. one. Sorry. But yeah, so we're going to go do Haunted Mansion and then see what else. Might have some short wait times before we modify our lightning lanes and stuff, so I don't know. We'll see. Starbucks after this? Look how cute this view is. I love the pink flowers and the little view of the castle through this booth. One cup of coffee clearly wasn't enough caffeine for me to keep going, so we actually just stopped at Starbucks and I got my little basic Starbucks drink right here, and it's a cold brew, so this one should be good. Second one should be good, but we are headed over to ride the People Mover because it's only a 15-minute wait right now, so we're gonna ride that. And then, I don't know, maybe catch Festival of Fantasy. It's like 11:15 right now, and it starts at 12, so we'll probably catch that too after. I don't know, it's kind of just like a chill day. We're not really rushing to do anything, trying to save our feet for tomorrow. And then also because they were up early, I'm sure they just don't have energy to be running around the park, so. Okay, so we just finished up eating at Columbia Harbor House, which is in Liberty Square in Magic Kingdom. This honestly is my favorite quick service. It's got like a lobster roll, I got the salmon, and they have some shrimp skewers. I think for the price that you pay for a quick service, this one is definitely going to get you more bang out of your buck. Like, my fillet for the salmon was so big, and it was really good. So definitely my favorite quick service. There's not really great quick service in Magic Kingdom, to be honest, but this is a good one if you're around the area or if you're trying to plan out where you're going to eat lunch or anything. This is a good stop to go. So now we're going to head over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I was able to move our lightning lane, which was originally scheduled for like 6 p.m. and I was able to get it for like 12:50 to start at 12:50. So we're going to go do that, and then we also got the virtual queue for 1 p.m. So yay!
Steam ahead in no time. Hopefully with some new bells and whistles.
Okay, so if you're outside, if you're exiting the Journey of the Little Mermaid, there's actually a hidden Mickey in the rocks right here. I'm gonna see if y'all can find it. But it's Steamboat Willie. And so in the rocks, you have the steering wheel right here, Mickey's face, and then his little body is in this area right here. Can you see it? We severely underestimated the power of Tiana. Oh my God. I don't think I can get my pants. Drenched. Absolutely soaked. Over to try the beignets that they have at the little cart that's next to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. They have beignets, and then I think they have honey glazed chicken wings. I think that's what it is. Something like that. Maria wanted to try the chicken wings, and I wanted to try the beignets. So we're gonna get that, and then I'll let you know how both of them are. Okay, verdict on the food, nothing was terrible. The honey glazed chicken was actually pretty good. And then the beignets, it was more of like a donut consistency than a beignet. It wasn't terrible, but you know, we're from New Orleans, so we've kind of got our standards with beignets, but it was good. It was pretty good. I would get it again if I was out here. Right now, we modified our 8:30 Peter Pan to like a 5:55, so we're heading over there. And then we kind of have everything like stacked. Like we have Peter Pan, then we're gonna hop over to Winnie the Pooh, then Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and then Tron, and then we'll be done. Probably gonna have like an early night since we all have to get up early for the half marathon tomorrow. So we're gonna go do that, and then maybe squeeze in like one more lightning lane if something becomes available, but we'll see. All in all, the food was pretty good. I still have to get my jalapeno cheese. I don't know, some type of jalapeno pretzel that I want to get from the Cheshire Cat little stand by the teacup. So, still got to get that. Someone from Louisiana, what did we think of the beignets?
My honest opinion, or like
Honest.
based on Disney? Okay. So normally the beignets are like more doughy.
Right.
This one, like whenever I picked it up, it like my fingers just went straight through it. It was so like flaky and
It did.
thin.
Right.
For Disney beignet, yeah, it's good. But if I had this in New Orleans, I'd be
Livid.
livid.
Basically livid. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I felt like mine had the consistency of a donut, which I don't know. I don't know if you got
I don't
that.
know. No, mine was like,
Yours was like paper thin.
Yeah.
And just like fried batter.
yeah.
Yeah.
weird. It's weird that they were inconsistent.
Yeah. Maybe like 3 stars out of 5 for Disney. Or the
Or
beignets.
Disney beignet, but I've never had the Mickey shaped one, so.
Okay,
I don't know
those
if
are
I've
a
heard
lot,
of the other
those are a
one.
lot better if you haven't had one, but we still love you, Tiana.
Oh yeah.
Do better though. Alright guys, so it is the end of our Magic Kingdom day. It was very successful. We got so much completed. We just got back to the resort and hanging out with little Lightning McQueen here. He's my little goodbye buddy. But we just got back to the resort and we mobile ordered a runner's pack, which is like a banana, a bagel with peanut butter, and a Nutri-Grain bar. And then we also ordered dinner, and I think I just got like a chicken salad or something because we had some heavy snacks like at the end of the day, so I'm not like starving or anything. But anywho, it was a great day. We had so much fun, and I'm just so thankful to be out here. It really is so wonderful. I love it. And if you enjoyed this video too, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things, and be sure to put on those push notifications so that you don't miss out on my next video. And good night. Bye. Oh, also, Lightning McQueen wanted to say good night. Ciao. Also, wanted to say that we got back in early today because we have to wake up and be ready for 3 a.m. to do this half marathon. I literally keep forgetting that we even signed up for this, and that's why we're out here. Just trying to push that out of my brain. I don't want to think about it, but we have that tomorrow. And then we're supposed to be doing Epcot, so I'm interested to see how that goes. But anywho, good night. For real now. Bye.